Be careful where you use that, Gorrister. I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
A shovel.
Isn't it a bit premature to be digging your own grave, Gorrister? Isn't it a bit premature to... Isn't it a bit premature...
Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again. It's locked. No, I can't bring myself to leave Glennis again. It's locked.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us. If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glynis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever. This fluid should revive you, honey. Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer. I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Gorrister.
I've got nothing more to say to you. Glynis, what has Am done to you, honey? The ignition switch. We're taking off. We're taking off. The power light is lit. Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain. Edna. Bitter.
Yeah, you're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?
Do it, Gorrister. Blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again. Do it, Gorrister.
Yeah. You're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next? Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong faith, yes, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Helen. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the three lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere. And yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat? Suspended door. Wide open up there. Come into my parlor, said the maniac Am to the little black girl. And when I step under, does it fall and kill me? Junk. It's made of crap. This Am sucker needs intensive therapy. Suspended, and when I step up, snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like cutting-edge technology. Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. Duh. Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow. Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. Each of these video monitors What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components? An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job. The Holy Grail! And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands. Yeah, okay, outside. Now what? Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby. Loose wires. Looks like they're hot. No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. That thing, like a bad meal come to life. And the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so? Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing? How far away? Am is bigger than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit. Something about this image breaks my heart. Honky-tonk dust bowl, dead dog roadside saloon. Oh my, yes. Could I use a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink. Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard? Ovens. But not bread-baking ovens. Too big and dirty. If you're trying to scare me, Am, you're doing a fly job of it. I'm disgusted. Take it away. Yeah, still thirsty after all these years. I don't need this crap. Was Am jerking me around again? There's supposed to be a secret door here. There's supposed to be a secret... Or is Am just There's supposed to be a secret door here. Or is Am just jerking me around again? I don't need this crap. I don't need this. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like... Was Am jerking me around? The Holy Grail. And we only have... Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you... Sure, baby. Yeah, still thirsty after all these years. There's supposed to be a... Or is Am just jerking me around? There's supposed to be a... knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips. I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips. Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself. Oh, I can't go any further. I can't go any further without a drink. But I can't reach the water. I need... Oh, of course. No, I can't stay here. I've got to get the cup. That Holy Grail. My Holy Grail. But if I go in there, that Sphinx will have me for buffet. On the other hand, I don't hear it. Maybe it bit the head off a chicken and went to sleep. So I go in. Yeah, but... can't go any further with... Want to know how much I don't want to go down there? This is what I saw on the monitor, right underneath me. And what a surprise, all styling in yellow, as usual. Schematics I can read, blueprints I can read, but hieroglyphics, no. I went to the Tut exhibition, I wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box, cramped, tiny space, trapped, like being put in a coffin while you're still alive. It's locked. Oh, I can't go any further without a drink.
Stand clear.
Well, surprise. All the motherboard connections go to the big, ugly, yellow ROM chip. Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place, not even with a lovely spa upstairs. Nothing else here but this yellow cloth. This yellow cloth. No, I can't. Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. I've got to... Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? This reminds me of those Waldos my company designed for assembly line work. At last, a clue, I think. Armatron holding forceps in its claw. Now why is the Armatron holding a pair of forceps in its claw? A canopic jar, used to store the holy entrails after the mummification of a body. And they said a liberal education wouldn't help me get a job. Now what am I supposed to do with this? Now what am I supposed to do with this? Nice decoration. Damned if I know what it is, though. This could go on for centuries. Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you! No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck... These These forceps look like the tool I used to use for pulling out ROM chips. Bolted to the table. Nothing to pull off here. Oh no. I remember it was... Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. Yellow. There was a yellow... And it was closed in. I couldn't breathe and the pain. Get me out of here! Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Why does everything have to be so... It's too heavy. I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up. From underneath. Why does everything have to be so... This looks like a programming area. Home at last. The other workstations have glowing gems, but this one only has an empty mount. This gem's glowing. It must be the workstation's power source. This gem's glow. It must be the... This works. Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another... Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another panic. Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code on the keypad.
Okay, so what's the access code?
I can reveal such information only to that which I serve.
Who do you serve?
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am?
Am is all. We live in the mind and body of Am. I serve that whom I serve.
Come on, give me a break. You seem to be the only thing that isn't run by Am. Slip a relay, help me out. You know what hell is, and I'm in it.
I serve only the Master.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now. I can't go any further without a drink. But I can't reach the water. I need... just the right size to use as a blindfold. If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that sucker coming. Can't see a damn thing through this blindfold. Want to know how much I don't want to go down? If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that sucker coming. Oh no. I remember it was yellow. There was a yellow... Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Something about that room terrifies me, even with the blindfold on. Oh, I can't go any... If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that sucker. Sphinx is gone. Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup, what do I do with it? Yo, cup. Empty. And yellow. Oh, yellow. Tray yellow. Oh, scares the hell out of me. I can't go any further without a drink. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. That was great. Best champagne I ever had. I need another. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one. An empty cup won't do me much good, will it? Just reaches. Now I can get a drink.
Stand clear.
Now what am I supposed to do with these? Now what am I supposed to do? The water shorted out the statue's circuitry. Come to Mama Ellen, little rom chip. Yeah, comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable. Yellow rom chip. Yellow blindfold. Yellow cup. Do I detect some incredibly subtle message here? I went to the Tut exhibition. I wasn't small box, cramped, tiny. I used to be so proud of graduating cum laude with degrees in both engineering and computer science. Nothing's happening. I remember when my only concern was being on the fast track to becoming a $250,000 a year executive. Nothing's happening. This security keypad could have been set to any one of millions of possible combinations. Nothing's happening. Now what am I supposed to do with these? Now what am I supposed to... Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly. Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly. Now what am I supposed to do?
TOF database station. Enter numeric password.
I remember when my only
Invalid password.
I used to be so...
Invalid password.
The workstation's password could be just a...
Invalid. Horace CD-ROM access station. Insert disk into drive.
Great. Haven't got that either. Non-functional. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these four? Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another panic attack. This sucker must weigh it. No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. Another panic attack. Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow. And yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it! Do it! Sure, easy for you to say. I can't see it! I can't see... It's too heavy. Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, I can't... Yeah, sure. I can't see... I can't see... I can't see... Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron. Yeah, right. This sucker must weigh a ton. Aha! This sapphire's loose. Can't see a damn thing. This gem glows from within. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eye? Absolutely. Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation. Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master.
I'll designate you a new master, sucker. Me!
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
Haven't lost my touch. Pulled out the ROM chip without bending any of the contacts. Back where you belong, Lil ROM chip. Now who's the master?
I serve you.
So? Can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
So?
You cannot.
Okay, so what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
It figures. Nice chatting with you, Anubis, honey. That sounds like a lock mechanism release. It's so confining inside. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way. Elevator. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out! Hell of a place to leave a pile of dust cloths.
You were born in Trenton, New Jersey. You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents. You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you. You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. More high hopes. You won your master's, combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life. You married Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you, but he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine. The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what. Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark, so he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet. You had to make a living. You applied at ITA Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression, and the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened. You left your office after working late at the ITA corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan, not just yours.
The box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
No, it's not possible!
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
How?
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Don't count on it, you mother. So the sarcophagus was the way out of here. Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another. My God. I can't see the ceiling. Clouds up there. This has to be Am's central core. It's 2 miles high, at least. I've never seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. I recognize this. It's the logo for the original Allied Master Computer project. Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything. No way in hell am I going back on that elevator again. These forceps look like the tool I used to use. There's nothing here I can take with... Now what am I supposed to do with these?
Horus CD-ROM access station. Insert disk into drive.
Great.
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
The workstation's password could be just about anything.
Invalid password.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got? Nice. Come to mama. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing.
Toth database station.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year.
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. Classified information. Classified information. Access denied.
Now what am I supposed to do with these? Now what am I supposed to do with... A speaker is useless without an... Damn! The wires are fused together. I can't separate them. I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Which computer are you?
Does it matter? It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles?
I'm Am's innocence. One of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
How do I know you're not just one of Am's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
To get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring treason.
Oh my God. Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
Can you point out some essential component of Am so I can kneecap him?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, Am will grow a dozen more.
So, can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? I think I... Okay, now let's...
Clever.
Which
And more.
Are you
Yes,
more...
I'm Am.
How do...
I'll help.
Can you help?
Patience.
Oh my God. Can you... Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God. Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Anne is insane. Why do you think it brought you five down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic. A thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Which computer?
Does it matter? It's enough and more important.
Can you help me to...
You give up so...
Screwed.
If Anne had...
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlook.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though.
Horus CD-ROM.
Great.
Toth Database Station.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened.
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. Classified information.
There's something. Can't put my finger on it. Not. I'm not gonna... There's something wrong. Can't put my finger on... The label on the disc says Chaos Trebler. Now what does that mean? The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Trebler, trademark 2009. Armageddon soft rot. Warning, this computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Procedure canceled. Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos. Warning. Warning. Use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here. Well, apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm going to have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next? Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Yes. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death. Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk. This looks like a tree from far away, but it's just more of that computer-generated crap. I'm in no shape for... This graveyard gives me the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak. This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse. This is the only way up to the next row of caves. Some kind of dwelling. Looks like there's a fire for cooking inside. I can't figure out what I want to do with this. I can't figure... Some kind of dwelling. Some kind... Impressive. Someone important must live here. There's a video screen built into the cave wall. There's a video... A bag. Maybe there's food in it. This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. He must be the village elder or something.
Wita fuma piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
Wita fuma piba.
I can't understand it. I can barely carry myself. I don't know what to do. Forget it. I can't figure out what I want to... This cave is locked. This cave is larger than the others. A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener. I can't climb up the ladder. My legs are... This is the only way up to the next row of caves. Some of the twine around the baskets came loose. Ah, manna from heaven. This fruit looks ripe and sweet. I can't figure out what I want to do. Hurts! 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 Ah, manna from heaven. There's so much fruit growing. It must be the village's food source. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. He's not interested. This is not a good hiding place. So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. This looks like a... what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites. Hurts! 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 That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. I'm too hungry to sleep. This video screen has been tampered with. There are wires hanging out of it. A bed made out of vines. Looks comfortable enough. I can't use this video screen with its innards hanging out. The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back. This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them. This looks like a good hiding place. It's a goddamn supermarket! Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia. Primitive. These people are even more... Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food. This guard looks a lot stronger than me, but not too bright. Blondie here won't let me near the food. I can't figure out what I want. Blondie here won't... Looks like it's empty. Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry. There's a video screen built into the cave wall. It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. Looks like a primitive... Jesus. Looks like some kind of altar. Nothing but twisted wiring and recycled plastic. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive. Nothing but twisted wire. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive. I don't know. This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. I don't know what to do with this. The boy's a friggin' mutant. This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them. I don't know.
Oh, thank you for food.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using AM screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in food cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes, but I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first and then fed me.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
ITA, Fuma.
I can't understand his language. There's a video screen built. Nothing but twisted wiring. What's with the ropes on the crossbeam? Looks like they're used for holding. This is the cave where the... This is the cave where the... Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young. I don't know how that boy turned this video screen into a translator. He must be a savant or something. A bed made out of vines. Looks comfortable enough. That sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went. The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third... Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Latana Shama, halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice.
Who?
Tata Cho Shama Am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Who?
Wocho Shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
This is Am, the great and powerful. Yeah. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead. Benny, a heartless animal to the last. But I'm not yet quite ready to indulge your appetite. Return to the fire and contemplate your hunger pangs. Who among you shall go next?
The village is quiet today. The village is quiet today. Too quiet.